Hey, you following me is a little weird. You're just like following me. Look at me when I'm doing. It's so weird.
What am I supposed to do?
I don't.
I feel like you keep showing me your butt.
I know you keep looking at me.
And I can't even get in front of you. I don't know where we're going. What are y'all doing today? We have named you Pumbaa. And you are Bo Peep.
So we also got a little bit of goat mineral for the girls. And this is that diatomaceous earth, and it's natural. So. So let's give them a treat so they leave us alone. Come on. Oh, come on. There you go. So we got a bigger roll of wire because we already used up all that we had. I've got some more T-post clips because we are going to use more T-posts. I've got some gate handles so that we can make some open and close gates with the electric wire. And we also got this little bowl that we're going to put some of the goat mineral in, so we can do that now. So the goat mineral we got from our local feed store. This is what we're going to try. Get it breaking up real good. Oh, look at her.
They must have really needed some minerals.
Okay. You're just getting after it. We're gonna go walk around to the other side and show you what we got going on. So we're still using the Gallagher S40 and everything's still good. I've got it on the highest setting. It goes a little bit faster. Every green light is an actual pulse. If I turn it down, it slows down a little bit and it's not as strong. And you can also check the battery. It's nice and green, so we're good to go. So we've got that tied up to 4 wires. And we have this cattle panel in place in front because the first day that we moved them to this paddock, they out of the barnyard, they kind of ran through. So we add this so they wouldn't want to run through. And we're starting to get everything cleared out. We've got some marks on the trees that we're going to cut down just to kind of get more sunlight in here, but as you can see, we've already cleared out a whole lot, and the sun is really coming in here. So once they leave, we'll get the pigs to come in here. They'll till everything up, and hopefully we'll get some grass. So as you can see, they've really cleared all this up, and they could only get up so high, so that's why we started trimming branches down and putting them on the ground. And they actually ate most of these pine tree branches. Like, there's nothing left on most of them, but you can already see the sun coming through. Like, once we get all these branches taken out, then it'll really put sunlight in, and then we'll get the pigs. They'll come and root up all of these pine needles and get everything going, and then hopefully we'll get some good grass in here. We'll see what happens, if it'll grow grass seed on its own. If not, we'll put some in here. We'll go check out the barnyard. So in one of our previous videos, we showed how I set up this 3-wire system just to train them, and they did really good on this. So they cleared most of this out. You can see they've got all the green leaves. I started piling up the branches just so they could kind of move around a little bit easier, and they're still jumping in here and eating, you know, the little bit of dead leaves, but they've really cleared this out. If you go back to our first video, I'll put a link into it that you can see at the end, and to see how much they've eaten. All right, so we're just gonna go through and we're gonna weed eat this whole fence line all the way down so that I can set up the electric fence wire. Hope this turns on. I haven't used it in like 6 months. Base level Ryobi weed eater. This works pretty good. Now to get the hand loppers. Hey, you following me is a little weird. You're just like following me. Look at me when I'm doing. It's so weird.
What am I supposed to do?
I don't.
I feel like you keep showing me your butt.
I know you keep looking at me.
And I can't even get in front of you. I don't know where we're going. Babe, I'm following you. Babe, where are you going? Where are you going for real?
Alright, so this is what we've been using to clear all this out. These might have been 20 bucks. These might have been 30 bucks. All by hand and with goats. Let's go work on that fence.
Go work on that butt. Babe, I don't want to hear you complaining. I'm like the best cameraman you got.
Are you over here?
Yes, I'm here.
Alright, come here. Alright, So you can see we have 3 of these screw-in tight insulators. So we have to run all the way down to the other wooden post on that side. So that's why I'm clearing this out so we can run 2 strands away from this barbed wire fence. So that's why I'm clearing all this out. Hard work, but it's fun.
Babe, when you cut a tree down, you're supposed to say timber.
Oh, timber.
That could have been next year's Christmas tree.
How about splinter?
Yeah.
And we already set out some flags just to kind of see where we need to clear out.
Babe. Babe.
Yes.
I feel like I'm trying to catch some footage of Bigfoot. Like, where'd he go? There he goes. Babe, you didn't say it.
Timber. Splinter.
Ooh, that one's like connected.
Timber.
Almost there. sure the neighbor's not gonna like that.
It's your cousin. And I'll tell him I'll get him later. That took a whole 10 minutes?
For that one tree?
1 man horsepower.
You like that, Pumbaa? You like that? And that's her baby. His name is Bambi because he's the prince of the forest. We thought he was a girl, but it's a boy. The girl, the one girl out of the litter, is that girl right there. Her name is Fawn, and Fawn don't like anybody. These two twins are bigger than the other two you see way back there. I feel like they're meaner. Like when we pick them up, they don't really like it. The littler ones, I can get away with like grabbing them. And these girls fight over everything. Try big mamas. What's going on? What's going on?
You're being super weird today. Is it because the sun's out?
Yeah.
Alright, so this is some of the stuff that I got in here. Just simple things. Tape measure. We got some more T-post clips if I need them. I really came to get these. These are those insulators. I've showed them in a previous video. This is what I'm gonna be screwing into the wood posts on the other side. And I just grabbed a couple screws from the garage to use. So we're good there. Let me go grab all the other stuff and we'll get started. So on this clip here, I'm gonna put the lowest that I can put it at is about 8 inches through this right here to the ground. And if I want to come up, I can almost come up to about 9 inches. There's 2 places to put the wire. So I'm putting that there. Like I said, you can always adjust this. When I do it, I just put 1 to get started. And if I need to move it, it's not hard. But once I got it to where I want it, then I'll put the second screw in. Now from there, we're gonna measure up close to 6 inches. And I'm gonna go up to about a little bit higher on this one because we do have the 1 barbed wire. I don't want it risk it touching. So I'm gonna come up a little bit higher to go in the middle of it. So we're gonna go up to about 7 on that one. All right, we can start running wire. So the wire we're using is power wire. It's very inexpensive. It's got 3 metal wires in it, and then 3 braided, kind of like whatever this is made out of, synthetic material. So if you look at it, there's actually 3 metal wires in there, and that's where they get the shock from. Okay. So if you can see, what I've done is I've unbraided the 3 synthetic wires, and I've wrapped the 3 metal ones around to get a better connection, because this is where we get the hot from to electrify this side and then back into the barnyard. So I'm gonna do the same thing here. I just leave a little extra out and run it like that. In the same way, I've come up about 8 inches, 7, 8 inches here, and another 6 to 7 here. So we're about the same level as we are on the other post. So I just need to feed this through. And what I've been doing, I'll leave a little bit of a tail, and then I'll wrap it a couple times. And then I'll put my knot. And I just think it, and I do 2 knots on it. I just think it has a nice, cleaner look. And then when I get to pull on it tight, I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. Run it on down. So all I'm gonna do, put it all the way in, and then just put this tab down, just like that. Then I'll run it up and come up a little, probably to the highest one, and pull that down like that. So I'm definitely gonna have to put another screw because it's already kind of pulling it. So we'll run back and pull tight at the other end, tie off. So now I feel like got enough wire there. I'll leave myself some and I'll cut this off about right there. Pair of needle nose, little cutters, work fine. I'll run it through. I didn't like that. Right, this bottom one. That'll work. I'll pull it around. Then for now, I'm just gonna wrap it a couple times and see if we can get it tighter. I just need to go down the line and see what it has, catching it up. All right, we're good there. You can see here, these are kind of twisted on us, so we're gonna go ahead and put in our second screw in the bottom and then actually tighten it up a little bit more. There we go. And as you can see, we're gonna have to clear a lot more of this out, but we know where we're at. Let's go ahead and get the T-post clips and start from that end. So these are just wrap around T-post clips, and just to kind of pull it in tight. We can just kind of gauge, you know, how far we want to go down. So you can only go in between. So that would be too low, that would be too high. So we're just gonna use this one here. So you just get around, tug it on it a little bit, and shoot it all the way around. There we go. You just kind of pull the wire, and that's it, nice and tight. That'll work. Do the same thing in this one. Kind of twist it, get to go through, and there it is. Electric fence on T-post, and we already had the barbed wire there. All right, so we got the paddock set up. Let's go let these ladies in here. So I stuck with 4 strands on this outside. And they don't even know the gate's open yet. Look at them tearing that tree up. And I added this little gate handle here. And what I'm gonna do is, I've got it tied off up here. I've got the line coming down. And I've got it up a little high. And I'll just hook that on there. I just have to remember not to run into it, but they'll still be able to go through here. So let's turn on this Energizer and we'll call them over. Off. Things going good. Come on, goats. 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 Oh, all kind of food. Come on, goats. I'm gonna bring my nose over here. Come on, goats. Come on, goats. Come on. Come on, goats. They found a hole. Come on, goats. Got some mineral in here. Come on, goats. Remember, low bridge. There you go. Mineral. Not only fighting. And all the way down there, we put it out. And my wife came through and she raked it out. So there's a couple things touching, little things here and there. Nothing too major. A little bit there. That's fine. Then along this side, so if I wanted to run a third line on top, I could just tie in there. And I just looped over. And like I said, I untwist the braid and wrap it around so it gets a good shot. There's a little bit of stuff, but it'll be fine. And then we just did get the cheap step-in post and went straight in, but it's really moist back here. And they stepped in, but I'm not going to be removing these. Not for a while. So. And then this metal gate here was originally on that side. Got this moved back here, so this is temporary. I need to make a wooden one, but we'll get to that one step at a time. So fellas, it's been fun. Y'all like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. It's your first time seeing the channel. I know we only have a couple videos, but please subscribe and we'll keep doing this.